Hello, Howard Elementary School students, families, and staff. It is Principal Jett, and it is the ninth week of school. It's the week of October 28th to November 1st. It's going to be November. I can't believe it. We're already heading into November. But this week, we've got a lot of fun things going on. We're going to talk about, oh my goodness, Halloween Community Day is going to be here this Thursday. A lot of fun things coming up. But let's dive in and start with the Pledge of Allegiance. If you would all please stand on up and repeat after me. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thanks so much, everybody. You may now sit. And let's be talking about raising the bar. We say this every week. We should all of us, students, staff, families, know what raise the bar means at this point. We are improving our behavior, our attendance, and our reading. We need to be here every day, obviously, and we need to be kind to one another, keeping our hands and feet to ourselves. That means hands to selves, feet to selves, and then improving our reading. We are working really hard to ensure that we are really effective readers. So let's be raising the bar every single day, everybody. Let's be mindful of our bodies, taking care of ourselves, not touching others in any particular way, keeping hands and feet to ourselves, and that we're here every single day. Unless we're really, really, really sick and there's some reason why we cannot be at school, we need to be at school. Even if we've got a little sniffle or something, or if someone's bothering us, we need to develop the skills to work through it. And an important reminder we always talk about is thinking before we speak. That acronym for think, T-H-I-N-K, is T, is it true? Is what you're saying true? H, is it helpful? I, is it inspiring? N, is it necessary? That means, do you need to say it? Is it really important that you say that? And K, of course, again, is it kind? So let's think before we speak. Sometimes we say things that get people upset, and then, well, we're not keeping our hands and feet to selves sometimes, right? So let's use kind words and think before we speak. All right, we've got a nice reminder here about the recess boundary. When we're outside, we need to stay behind the border and leave the neighbors alone. We do not go into those trees. We do not hide behind any electrical boxes or service boxes. That's really, really unsafe. Those are for adults to work with. So let's make sure we're staying within the border, in the boundary, okay? Keeping the neighbors alone. We really appreciate it. Here is our fun fact for the week. There are only 4 words in the English language which end in D-O-U-S or dus, like the words tremendous, horrendous, stupendous, and hazardous. Those 4 words are the only 4 words in the English language that end in D-O-U-S. Can you believe it? Kind of wild. That's tremendous. It's not horrendous. It's kind of stupendous. Certainly not hazardous. All right. I know everybody's looking forward to this week. We have Dress Up Day coming on Thursday, October 31st. Yes, it's Halloween, but we're calling it Dress Up Day. It's also our community day. This is a day where, yes, students can dress up, but we need to think about some things. It needs to be school appropriate. It can't be scary, bloody, or gory. If any of those costumes come to school, we will ask you to remove those, okay? No masks. We can't have any weapons or props that accompany those. Keep those at home, and you can take those out for trick-or-treating if you choose to engage in that later in the evening. But all types of dress up are welcome. You can wear a favorite outfit, so be fancy. Wear your pajamas, wear a sports outfit. There have been some questions about inflatable costumes. Now, Howard is a school that does allow costumes, and I'm going to say this. If you're really excited, students and families, to show off this inflatable outfit, okay, but think about how if it's impeding in any way, that means if it gets in the way of sitting or doing schoolwork, because we're still doing school on this day, then we'll ask you to deflate it. Okay, it's like taking off a part of a costume if you can't sit appropriately. But also think about how fragile it is. If you really want to be having this costume go out trick-or-treating in the evening, then I would think if it gets poked or punctured in any way at school, then that is not the responsibility of the school. That was a decision that family and student made to bring that costume to school, as in all these costumes. So if anything gets ripped, damaged, it was a choice to wear those to school, and nobody at school is liable for that. Okay. Thank you so much. We hope that everyone has a wonderful day and safe. We're keeping our hands and feet to ourselves and using kind words. I like your costume. Look at that costume. That is a great costume. Those are kind words, okay? Not saying anything that is any way. If someone's not wearing a costume or making people feel bad, some people may choose not to celebrate and and dress up that day. So we're going to be respectful of. And remember, too, we're going to have an awards ceremony in the morning, a students' awards ceremony. It's our first for this year. Students will be getting awards from their teachers around academics and also, of course, behavior, citizenship. 2 awards per class, and teachers will be reaching out to families of students who will be getting those awards in advance, families, so you know that you can attend. All right. Thanks so much, everybody. It's going to be a great day. Oh, and just a reminder too, there is school on Friday, November 1st. So even though families and students may engage in fun activities the night before, there is still school, and we hope to see you on Friday, November 1st. Thanks. All right, we got some tasty lunches this week. We've got chicken tenders on Monday, pasta on Tuesday, quesadillas on Wednesday. It's tofu day on Thursday, and hamburgers on Friday. I could go for a hamburger right now. That's looking pretty good. Actually, that's a picture of a cheeseburger. Okay. Hamburger sounds good too. All right, everybody, it's time to do our check-in for this week. We've got a big week coming up. We may be very excited, getting very anxious, thinking about that dress-up day, right? But we want to make sure that we're calm, we're regulated, that it's going to be fine, that day is going to come, right? And let's center ourselves and do a couple of deep, deep breaths together. All right. Here, let's breathe in and out. And breathe in and out. Let's take care of ourselves, keep our hands and feet to ourselves. If you need to take a break, students, ask your teacher. Please communicate your needs through kind words and actions so that we can support you. All the adults here care about you and want to support you. And lastly, in case no one has told you today, we are so glad you're here. You're doing great things. We care about you. You can do hard things. You can do hard things. Sometimes learning is hard, but we got to persevere through it. That's part of what life is about. It's not running away or retreating from things that are difficult. Then we don't know how to learn. It's just running away from things that we fear, right? If we're fearful or frustrated with something, sometimes it's confronting that. It's getting up and confronting it, and that makes us stronger people, right? And we have a lot of adults and other friends around to help you get through those things. Okay? We believe in you. We know you can do it, and you belong here. You belong here, just as you belong as a part of your family. If you don't feel you belong, students, then talk to adults here at school. We all want to help. All right. Everyone, have an amazing week. November is right around the corner. We'll be talking about parent-teacher conferences coming up pretty soon. A book fair is going to be coming up. A lot of fun things in November. All right. Have a great week, everybody. Beep, beep, be your best, be a reader, and we'll see you. Okay, as always, we're going to end the week with the Howard Roadrunner Pledge. I am a Howard Roadrunner. I am safe, kind, and responsible. I am uniquely me and a part of the Howard family. I make good choices, and I'm excited to learn. We are Howard Roadrunners, and today will be a success.